Hey everybody, this is Kiki from Near Designs. I pray you're all doing well and are doing something that makes you happy. We are looking at a mess right now, but I will explain this mess in just a second. We first need to get into our God's gift box and it's upside down. And He thought, I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Psalm 23:4. I giggled because my husband and I were just talking about that. Amazing. Anyway, Heavenly Father, when the darkness comes over us and storms beat around us, shelter us under your wing. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. What am I doing? So I have gotten questions before about, what paper I use and what I like about which paper. So I did, these are, what I did is I shrunk them. I did two a page because I didn't want to waste so much ink. But I did 4 different types of photos. Okay. This one is regular copy paper. What is this? 24-pound, 97 brightness. It doesn't give me 8.5 by 11. Anyway, it's Amazon basic copy paper. So I did these 2 pages because of all of these little words and especially like this, you can see like the little intricate details in all of the pictures and the muted colors, how muted they are on this paper. Still the same paper. As you can see, these are brighter, right? But you can see it in the leaves. And I will say that I have an Epson. What is it? It's EcoTank 4850. I love it. And so I do everything through my phone. So Epson has like an app that you can go in and, size your papers down and do different things. So that's what I did. I put, and I believe all printers, when you get a printer and you have to, unless you do it through the app, but more likely than not, you would have to go in each time you print and put your print quality to high or best, whichever you have. On mine, it says high. I believe it's standard and high or basic and high, something like that. So I always have it to print this type of stuff. I always have it set onto high. So the setting for the printer, and why I'm telling you this, is all the same throughout all of the papers. Okay, the setting is exactly the same. It's just the paper that is different. So that is the Amazon regular 24-pound paper. This is a premium. This is 32-pound. I really like this weight of paper. And again, best quality. There's those 2. and I don't want to get them confused. And these two, let's put them side by side that way. There's really not much of a difference other than the actual feel of the paper. This one is obviously heavier. So I use the basic paper, the one that I showed you before, I will use for coffee dyeing, tea dyeing, playing around, regular, my husband needs to print something out, This I will use for to print out things for my junk journaling, things that are more important to me, other than just regular stuff that you can print. So that's this. Oh, then we get into cardstock. I use it's Neenah, Neena, oh my God, Neenah, Neenah paper. And this is 110 pound. Yes, 110 pound, which is 199 GSM, I believe. That's what this one is. And again, it's the weight. So I will use this paper for ephemera, because of the weight. And I really like the Neenah brand. Like you can see here, it comes out, even this little picture, you can see like the garden, you can see cars here also. You can see like the little boats and stuff. Here, you can see this very clearly. The writing, everything is nice. So basically, this is the regular copy weight, the thin, very thin, as you can see the back, very thin, and this is the Neenah. Print quality wise, it's basically the same. Again, I use the thicker for my ephemera. I wouldn't personally, you guys obviously do what is right for you. I personally wouldn't do a full journal using cardstock, because I believe that your pages, let me do it this way, your pages, once you put all your papers together for your signature and then add something onto your page, collage, what have you, pockets, and then you start, putting in the tags and other ephemera pieces and, decorations and all that, it would get very heavy and very bulky. So I only use this to make ephemera out of. It's the only thing I use the cardstock for. Now we're going to get into the expensive. And this is from Koala. And this is double-sided matte photo paper. This paper, I like the fact that it really is instant dry. A lot of photo, even the matte, a lot of the photo papers, if you like take it out of the printer and you touch it, a lot of them will smudge. So I really like that, especially if you're printing, obviously, photos and things that you want to, keep. Now, the colors are, and I hope you can tell with the camera. You know what? I'll show you with the regular I don't know if you can see, the colors here are a lot brighter. They're a lot deeper. Even look at this here and this one. They're a lot. This one you can really see, especially in person. It's very clear, as opposed to this is very muted and like grungier, if you will. Even the hen here is a lot like fuzzy around the edges, where here it's, you can see the edge. It's very clear. Now I'll show you. Now, this is the big difference. It doesn't even look like the same color. Look how much brighter this is as opposed to muted. Completely. So I use this, even this side. Look at the flowers here as opposed to here. Look at this tree as opposed to just the trunk itself. And then the flowers, look how vibrant these flowers are as opposed to these. Now, I love the weight. This is 48 pound I got, because depending on if it's a digital or something that I want to keep, I wanted it on a stronger paper. What, I don't know if I would do 48 pound again, to be honest. I think that the 32 pounds would be okay. I definitely wouldn't make a journal page out of this. I do use this at times for ephemera, especially if I'm working with digitals. But there are times, if it's something like this, okay, depending on the look that I'm going for, I would more so go with this. Just because that's my style, that vintage, grungy, again, very bright and colorful. So everything is really on what you like. I'm just giving you my opinion on what I have personally purchased and used. Again, I love the double-sided matte photo paper for things like this. If I wanted to make ephemera out of this, like a pocket or a tag or whatever, I would definitely use this, because you can see so clearly. And this is the cardstock, the Neenah cardstock. But again, even though you can see the difference, it depends about what style you're going for. Look at the butterfly. I hope it's picking it up. Even this is like a different color. This is very like muted brown, and this is a richer red, like a red brown. So anyway, I just wanted to, because there were some questions of what I used, what I prefer, which paper I use for what, because I'm always saying, oh, I use this for this. So now you guys know. I do like these brands. Again, it depends what you're using it for. If you're going for the cardstock, for ephemera, absolutely. I really like the Neenah. I like how it takes color. It doesn't smudge. It dries quickly. That's why I did this page. I really like. This is HP. Yeah, HP. Premium, again, 32, 100, 120 GSM. So 32 pounds. And I like this. This is the one that I use for my journal planner for the papers. This, again, most of the time I'll use the Neenah, but there have been times where I'll use the photo paper, but most of the time it's the Neenah. But the background pages, I do like the 32 pound HP. So that's what I use for that. If I was selling a journal, definitely use this. This I would use if it was something specific. If, let's say, someone ordered a journal for me and they're maybe giving me photos, they're sending me photos that they want in their journal, something like that, then I would go ahead and use the matte photo paper. I also play around a lot with this, with different, because the matte photo paper, and I'm going to do this test, I guess, with different papers, using the inks to see how the inks go on the different papers, if there's any type of, and there is, but we'll get to that another time. So I use that for playing around. The regular Amazon copy, the 24 pound, I use this for coffee dyeing, tea dyeing, just regular, everyday cup. I do not use this for like my junk journals because it's so thin. As you can see the background in this. So to me, it's too thin. I would be scared, especially if I would, selling my journals. I wouldn't use the 24 pound. I would go a little bit higher. Just because you're going to see the glue marks, it's going to tear easier. But for coffee dyeing, I don't have a problem with the coffee dyeing. So anyway, I hope you found this interesting. I hope I've answered some of your questions that you've had. If I have not, you guys know what to do, right? Put your questions in the description, and I will try to answer them as best as I can. Anyway, I hope you guys found this informative. I really do. Let me know if I've left something out, or if you know something personally that I have not said here. Anything like that. All right, you guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your comments. You guys are, I know I say this in every video, but I so totally mean it. You guys are the best. With that, I will say goodbye. I will wish you all an extremely blessed rest of your night, day, or morning, wherever you are in this world. God bless you. I love you. And I'll see you again real soon. Bye. Oh, I can't turn it off.